Hi, I'm Mark Toole with 8020service.com. Today's customer service video question of the day from Quora is, why does everyone expect great customer service from low-paid employees who have no reason to offer great customer service? Okay, there's a few assumptions here. I'll touch on that, give you an answer to this question. It is an interesting question. First of all, why does everyone expect great customer service? No one expects great customer service. Great customer service is a meaningless phrase, and if you try to define it, you're going to come up with a bunch of nonsense things, metrics, checklists, bureaucracy, things that attempt to get you close to approximating what great customer service would or should be, but they are not great customer service because it cannot that easily be defined. Even if it could, your customers do not care about great customer service. They don't want great customer service. They don't want any customer service. They want the thing they buy to be what they expect, to work the way it should, and that they understand it. It depends. The details, of course, depend on what you're selling, but they expect to get what they pay for and maybe a little bit more. They expect it to be easy. They expect it to work. They contact you, your customer service department, when that doesn't happen. When there's something wrong, when they have a question, when they can't figure something out, when they decide that it's garbage and want to cancel, whatever it is, that's what they're contacting your customer service department for. They're not contacting you for great customer service. They're contacting you because they have a problem that they need you to solve. So, what they expect is to deal with an intelligent, competent, unrestricted human being who will communicate with them, understand what they're talking about, and solve their problem as easily, as quickly as possible. Instead, you try to give them great customer service. So you have a script, you have low-paid people, you have a team of nerds monitoring their every move to make sure they give great customer service. You have them reading off bullshit things like, thank you for calling company's name. My name is NPC number 4673947, and I am happy to help you with your queries about the thing today, Mr. Customer's last name. May I have you verify a bunch of irrelevant bullshit for no reason so I can answer a simple general question poorly, and then you'll get upset and demand to talk to my boss because I'm not allowed to think. That's, maybe he reads it with a little more tone of voice so they don't beat him, but that's great customer service in your book. If he checks all these boxes on the thing, he's giving great customer service. But he's not allowed to think. He's not allowed to do anything other than what's on his list, and customers know that. So customers are not frustrated when they get this guy because he's not providing great customer service. They're frustrated because they realize they're dealing with customer service, capital C, conventional customer service, the kind of thing that just treats it as a repeated process, scripts, procedures. It's not a person going, oh, wow, that's not working. Let's get that working. Let's get that figured out for you. It's someone who's had the same conversation 400 times a day because the company makes 400 customers a day, or more than that because they got more than one customer service guy, ask the same question all the time. They don't fix the thing in advance. They don't prevent the problem from happening. They simply make you deal with it over and over and over again as a customer and as the employee. So customers know when they get that person, that NPC, that script reading, permissionless nobody, especially not to say anything against these people specifically, but the way that this is run, it's usually someone in another country with a thick accent, with a poor phone connection and a lot of noise in the background, and it just tells the person, this company is trying to do this on the cheap. They're treating this like just another number in a customer service complaint issue, and banging out the same mindless, repetitive replies over and over and over again, which maybe is fine if I'm asking a mindless, repetitive, pointless question, but even if I am, I don't think that I am. I think this is a unique thing. I think I want a unique situation, a unique human being to answer that. In other words, I don't want customer service. I want to talk to a person who knows what's going on and who can fix my problem. And your customer service comes across the exact opposite, that it's just a mechanical process being done because you have to. Nobody cares what the guy's being paid. Some of the best customer service people I've worked with in business have been outsourced remote people working in the Philippines, email, chat support, and they're not paid very much by American standards by any means at all, but they still provide much better customer service, honestly, than a lot of people in this country getting paid a hell of a lot more. It's not about the pay. The customer certainly doesn't care what the person is being paid. They don't expect customer service of any kind. They simply expect to get someone who can fix their problem for them. They're not digging into the details of the management of the call center outsourcing operation and going, this guy's only being paid $7.63 an hour, and they make him sit in a little gray cubicle and time his piss breaks and yell at him every time he says the wrong word or something. I should just lower my expectations and not expect anybody to help me with my problem today. I'll expect bad customer service because that's what this guy's being paid for. No. They don't care about customer service. They don't care about how the customer service department is run. They care about results. They care about getting the issue that they called about or emailed about or wrote in about or whatever. They care about getting that handled in the best way possible. Nobody's thinking about great customer service except for nerds who are isolated in their little customer service world, don't see the bigger picture, business, products, people. They just see customer service as measured by a little checklist that they're graded and punished according to. And that's why everyone, unless they've been through this ringer so many times that they just learn to expect shit, that's why everyone expects great customer service from these low-paid people, because they don't know or care about the person's pay, they don't know or care about customer service, they just want their damn problem solved, and you're putting them through a bunch of other shit that they don't care about, which can be frustrating, as you can imagine. So, that's my answer to this question. I'll wrap this up here. As always, I do one of these videos, not every day, but I do these pretty frequently on Quora in response to a question, post them on YouTube as well. I also write regularly about customer service topics and business on Quora and on the website 8020service.com. I've got a lot of resources there to help you get your customer service right. And if you want to get this right and it's not something you want to take the time to learn about, send me a message. There's a contact form there. I may be able to help you out with that as well. But otherwise, I'll wrap this video up here, and I'll be back soon with another one.